In an effort to further boost its economy and leverage its unique position on the doorstep of Singapore, Malaysia are raising 4 artificial islands from the waters of the Johor Strait and constructing a $100 billion smart city from scratch.
Each cabin is built from little more than a few planks of wood and a thatched roof, enough to house an entire family. There's no electricity, no telephones, and the villagers rely on rainwater to drink. Omar is father to 4 girls. During the day, the family home is filled with visitors.
During the night, me and my wife lie down here. Our children sleep there. We store our clothes and belongings in these cardboard boxes. That's the toilet.
Now, the region is embarking upon one of the most ambitious construction projects that the world has ever known: the vast Forest City. Built across 4 newly created artificial islands, Forest City has
struggling with poverty are the Orang Asli, or the indigenous people, the undocumented workers, the stateless people, including children and refugees and asylum seekers. Now, Malaysia government, he said, should revise the way it measures poverty. Undercounting has led to underinvestment in poverty reduction, putting the people who are in need of food, housing and education the most at risk.
The average income is about 2,000 ringgit, and they have 4-5 kids, the wife is also working, then the experience of deprivation is quite high.
While property in Forest City is affordable by Western standards, there are increasing concerns that many local people will not be able to afford to live there. Despite a 2-bedroom apartment reportedly costing around $175,000, a mere fifth of what it would cost in Singapore, property remains unattainable for many locals. 70% of the 18,000 residential units that have been sold so far have been purchased by Chinese nationals, who are attracted to Forest City by its green setting and proximity to Singapore. Just 20% are local Malaysian buyers.
Yes, the ones who call this country home are living on the streets. Under Ops Kasih, rounds up dubbed as rescue operations pick up homeless individuals, and they can be detained up to 3 years under the Destitute Persons Act. So the question is being homeless a crime? Homelessness is a state, not an identity. Many of them live in poverty, and most of them have no families to go back to. Yet their rights to move around, to have equal protection and personal liberty are constantly infringed. They deserve as much liberty as any Malaysians do. They deserve a voice.